Witam serdecznie, Resil się kłania, moi drodzy. Dzisiaj działamy sobie w Alan Wake American Nightmares. Nie udało mi się tamtym razem zrobić z Alanem Wake'iem tego, co zamierzaliśmy.
Not a lot, to be honest, but I take it you do.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Any conclusions you'd care to
Ale
share?
dzisiaj już damy radę.
Well, we've got free will, right? That's in the Bible and everything.
Yeah, right, sure.
So free will, right? Am I right? I mean, if we can do what we want, how can there be fate?
Co wy słyszeliście w
you don't know
ostatnim
what's gonna
odcinku?
happen next. So there's no fate. There's just people
Dobra,
doing
trzeba
their job.
ocalić tą panią.
I don't know, Ricky.
Jak wiecie, mamy ten...
Are you getting it yet, genius?
Cześć, Zgrzyt. Mogłem w sumie tu zakończyć odcinek ostatnio. Cóż, nie zrobiliśmy tego, ale... tam. Chociaż wiecie co? Zmienimy sobie broni. Nie będzie. Dobra, wystarczy. Gdzie? Dlatego też dograłem, widzowie, kolejny odcinek z Alan Wake'a American Nightmare, abyście mieli okazję nie? Zobaczyć.
Just look at her. She's really beautiful, isn't she? Your wife. Well, our wife, really. Just my wife soon. Don't worry. I'm not gonna treat her like the others.
Zgrzyt zamierza, aby zająć nasze miejsce, jak
I
widzicie.
wanted her dead, she would be. I've been around for a while now.
Czekajcie, bo muszę odstawić kubek.
So talented. You haven't seen her new work, of course. Oh, it takes my breath away. Really, she's that good. Did you know that I've got a wedding ring too? We're that similar. She's seen me a couple times, you know. I've let her catch glimpses. She thinks she's imagining things, of course. She thinks you're dead. It might as well be. I mean, even if you manage to keep surviving, you'll be in my trap forever. So I'll go to her. It'll be an amazing moment. Oh my God, you're alive. I'll be the good, loving husband for as long as I can stand it. She'll love it. And then, one day, somehow, it'll happen. Maybe I'll slip up, she spots something, or maybe she just starts running her mouth. And then, I'll do it. It's gonna be sweet.
przerażające po prostu.
My darling wife.
Zgrzyt zamierza zabić ją. Bo on nie ma duszy. Rozumiecie? On po prostu nie ma tej duszy. To co ma nasz Alan, on nie posiada. Dlatego musimy go powstrzymać za wszelką cenę. Każdą możliwą metodą. Dobrze, że mamy tą.
You're like a little hamster in a wheel. Go ahead and keep running for all the good it'll do you.
Wiecie co jest najlepsze? Że ten dźwięk mnie troluje. Okej. Wiecie co? Przy takiej sytuacji należy zadać sobie pytanie, czy my chcemy mieć karabin szturmowy, czy bardziej strzelbę? Ja wolę strzelbę. Prywatnie jestem zwolennikiem strzelby, nie? Bo rozumiecie. Człowiek... Pytanie brzmi, bo wiecie co, Lilika ostatnimi czasy dużo grywa w horrory. I pytanie brzmi dla mnie, widzowie, czy... Czy zamierza iść w ślady kochającego ojca? Czy jednak nie? I... Zostaje ona bez niego. Bez tego, nie? Co ja zaczynałem. Okej. Okej. Pająki. Au. Zostałem niezły, wiecie co, wpiernicz od tego. Wiecie co, nie dostałem od pająków. O nie. Czekajcie. A?
If you die, you lose. If you quit, you lose. If you make it to the end of the loop, you still lose. Sucker.
Jeśli Zgrzyt stanie do formy, to też przegram, więc wiecie o co chodzi. Każdy jego dobry ruch to zły mój. I na odwrót. I jakby rozumiecie o co chodzi. Musimy nie dać mu dojść w żadnej mierze do swego rodzaju słowa, nie? O, Resil, ale nie musisz iść jej ratować? Nie, nie muszę, bo jak widzicie mamy od razu walkę. Zostawiamy ją, choć to jest okrutne. Okej. Okej. Wcale nie musimy z nimi walczyć. Wystarczy, że ich tak przechytrzymy. I tyle. Tyle wystarczy, widzowie. Idziemy do miejsca, gdzie znów spotkamy się ze Zgrzytem. Bo no nie zgadniecie.
The champion of light knows that the time itself is about to end. At least for him. He can feel the dead end rushing towards him. But there is time to act. Incomplete or not, he has the weapon.
I don't have the whole thing, but maybe it's enough.
Okej. Okej. Reflektor rzucał światło na czerwoną gaśnicę. No i mamy to. Spotkajmy się ze Zgrzytem.
It's not enough. You're trying to be cute, aren't you? What are you up to? It's a waste of time, buddy. You should just lie down and die. Let me take over. This is the only thing you've got coming to you. From here to eternity. No matter how many times you come back.
Time folds back on itself. Again, his senses scream as the very impossibility of what is happening assaults them. But the champion of light endures. Each time he gets a little closer. Each time another detail falls into place. Now the trap works against the herald of darkness.
Nie wiem, czy zauważyliście, widzowie, ale za każdym razem dzieje się coś innego. I to powoduje, że jakby wiemy, że to nie jest, jakby wiecie, to samo podejście, tylko to jest za każdym razem coś nowego. Zgrzyt nam cały czas daje coś innego.
Holy shit. What are you, the King Hillbilly?
Nie lubię spotkań z gościem, który na ostro mnie próbuje wyjaśniać. Nie umiem się zdecydować, widzowie, jaką broń użyję. No ale co wam mogę powiedzieć? Na pewno to, że jak
Right
widzicie...
on cue, bubbling to the surface from untold depths, the horrors come. The emerging monsters do not expect the warm reception that has already been prepared for them.
No i patrzcie państwo. Rusz się, Wake!
Next stop, saving Emma.
I nara, dobra, mamy to. Ech. No kuźwa! No i tyle w temacie. Na jednym HP jestem.
Is it bad that this time I just went, oh, he's gonna be right along to save my ass?
Not as long as I show up, I guess.
Okej.
Clear now.
No. Okej. O, mogłem tracę wykorzystać, ale weźmiemy sobie tutaj jeszcze.
So I've been thinking about Barry. I don't know what to do about him yet. I mean, I'm not gonna keep him around, that's for sure. Al? Al? Ugh, little parasite. Your best friend. Really? That's the best you can do? I actually kind of like the guy. He's a plucky little butterball. He plays the clown. That's a hard road to take. But I don't need him sticking his fat face in my business. Did you know he's been hanging out with the sheriff from that shitty little town? They keep in touch. Barry's about the only guy who insists that you're not dead. How about that? I might keep him alive for a while. Just to see him go to pieces when I fire his ass. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No to jesteśmy dalej przy naszym Alanie. Nadal jesteśmy wspólnie. Ta przygoda dalej trwa.
Well, art lovers, are you feeling neglected? You shouldn't. You know Eddie Rodman's got love for you, which is why I actually hauled myself out of bed before noon, just so I could record an interview for your pleasure. Enjoy. Now, as I'm sure you all know, the annual Night Springs Visual Arts Show is coming around again, and that's a big deal for all of us that are in the culture business. If you can call it a business. That's a little controversial, I know.
Oh, that's okay. Money makes the world go around, no doubt about it.
And that's one of my guests here at the studio, Serena Valdivia. She's a curator at the Night Springs Gallery of Visual Arts, and she's in charge of the NSVA Film Festival, held this year at the old Night Springs Drive-In Theater.
Hello, Eddie. It's great to be here. And let me just say that it's a wonderful venue.
Absolutely. And with her is one of the filmmakers, somebody who's actually primarily known as a renowned photographer, Alice Wake.
Hello.
Alice, I've seen a lot of your work over the years. It's very impressive. My wife's a big fan, actually.
Oh, thank you.
You've gained quite a bit of fame as a photographer, but that's not why you're here, right? You actually have a film. That's a little surprising.
For me, too. I really wouldn't be here at all if it weren't for Serena.
You two are friends, I take it?
Yeah, we move in the same circles. So, about a year ago, I heard about all this footage she'd shot, and I got to see some of it, and then I started pestering her about actually putting it out there, because it was really good. I didn't really want to show it. It felt too personal.
Well, yes, I can understand that. It features your husband, and he's, well...
He's dead.
I thought he was missing.
It's been 2 years. This sounds awful, but yes, I believe he's dead. Otherwise he would have, well, you know.
Yeah, I understand. Well, hold that thought, and we'll be right back.
Słyszeliśmy Alice. Czyli żyje. Chyba, że to jest leża mroku, bo nie wiem. Nie wiemy, gdzie Alan się obecnie znajduje. Technicznie miałby uciec, ale nie wiadomo.
Yeah, thanks for saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
I appreciate it. You took a big chance doing that. You okay?
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I don't know what happened.
It's not your fault. I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers? I think they did something to the power and they got me that way.
I'm sorry.
But I got the keys from the dead guy in that room. And I'm not handing them over until you do something about this. I'm sick of getting killed.
Fair enough. You seem calmer now.
I tried freaking out. It didn't do much good for me. I guess you get used to the craziest stuff.
Good for you.
Plus I figured I'd take the edge off, you know?
Mm-hmm. Those herbal supplements are pretty good, huh?
Oh yeah.
I wanted to try to explain things to you now since you're calmer, but maybe this isn't the best time after all.
Oh shit, yeah. Better not get all metaphysical on me now. Seriously, I'm like 2 sentences away from thinking how we could all be like atoms on God's skin or something.
Or figments of somebody's imagination?
Wow. I'm just gonna try to chill out and not think about that or getting murdered or anything, if you're cool with that.
Gotcha.
No cóż. Uratujmy ją zatem, wiecie. Skoro już mamy wszystko z głowy. Aha, zapaliliśmy tam światło i to pomoże, no w końcu to są opętani przez mrok, więc siła mroku jest niczym, gdy nie ma mroku. No jasne, wszystko się zgadza.
Okay. I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Thank you. That's a relief. Here's the keys that you needed.
Thank you.
Hey, I have to tell you, at the diner, I went there with him. The guy who looks like you, okay? I know I said that I didn't.
Yeah, I figured. Want to talk about what happened at the diner?
There was this guy from the observatory, and he just attacked the poor dude, smashed his face into the tabletop a bunch of times. It was horrible. I didn't know that he was gonna do that. I swear. And I just ran. I just left him there. I didn't even try to help.
There was nothing you could have done. It's not your fault.
Well, he's dead in that motel room now, so excuse me if I feel pretty shitty about it anyway.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I just didn't want to get involved. I have this tendency to just drop everything and run. I don't think I'm a bad person, but I didn't even call the cops. I'm such a coward.
If you'd called the cops, we'd have dead cops. He's not human. Do you understand? It's not your fault.
But I could have tried to stop him.
Believe me, if you had, you'd be dead. You seem to be doing a little better now.
Yeah, I guess it just got easier once I got this thing off my chest. I just feel so guilty about it, especially because I didn't pick up on any of the warning signs. I just really liked hanging out with him, you know? He was smart and charming and funny and hot. The way you could be, I guess.
I guess.
What's the deal with this guy anyway? He looks like you, he uses your name. Why does he do this stuff?
I'm not sure myself. Maybe he's just evil or my dark half. He does a lot of the stuff I'm trying really hard to get away from. Things that just messed up my life.
I guess all those murders don't help either.
Yeah, I could do without the murders and the end of the world. Listen, I need to get going.
Yeah, go. I think I'm good now. I hope.
Good luck. If it all goes well, maybe this is the last time we meet like this.
God, wouldn't that be great?
Just keep those lights on, okay?
Wyleczmy się, widzowie. Musimy iść do tego samego pokoju motelowego, w którym byliśmy, ale... Czyli do tego tutaj. Co jest o tu, nie? Ale pójdziemy zamiast tego tam. Bo jak widzicie, mamy tutaj jeszcze jedną rzecz do znalezienia. A wiecie, a chciałbym mieć jednak wszystko poukładane ładnie. No, jak widzicie, mamy to. I odblokowujemy ostatni z nich.
The fate of countless individuals hangs in the balance, threatened by the machinations of the Herald of Darkness. And yet, for a moment, the champion of light breathes a little easier. He has saved one life. For this moment, it is enough. And soon, perhaps, he can put an end to this. Returning to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man feels anticipation and dread in equal measure. Soon, he knows, he will have what he needs.
Hello, I was expecting you. I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
Thanks for tuning in for the second part of our interview with Serena Valdivia and award-winning photographer Alice Wake. Now, Alice, we were talking about your husband, Alan Wake. Is that a sore subject for you?
Well, a little bit. Of course it is. The way I see it, we had our good times and our bad times, and on the whole, we had a lot of good times. He really made me happy. I don't mind being reminded of him.
So you're over him?
I don't know if I'll ever be that, entirely. I still think about him every day, literally. I still find myself hoping for... Well, sometimes I think I see him just standing somewhere, watching me. I think most people who lose someone they love experience things like that. But on the whole, I'm doing all right. 2 years is a long time to adjust, and I'm not really the type to wallow in the negative.
Well, I know there are a lot of stories about Alan. He seemed to have something of a wild streak.
That's not really what our show is about, though. Look, all that stuff really gets blown out of proportion. He had his problems, but it's really frustrating for me because people like to talk. They love to tell these crazy stories, and they never really knew him at all.
Well, the character he created, Alex Casey, is a household name. The books still continue to sell. There's been talk of a TV series, a movie, a video game. Must be nice to know that his work is still being appreciated by so many readers.
Yes, of course, but I don't really deal with the business side. I leave that to Alan's agent.
That would be Barry Wheeler. Actually, I just interviewed him. He's currently in the music business.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also Alan's best friend. Do you two keep in touch? Or?
We talk regularly. Like I said, he handles the business side. I think we should talk about her film.
Yes, of course, you're right. I'm Eddie Rodman, talking to Alice Wake and Serena Valdivia, and we'll be right back.
I oczywiście pora na reklamy. Polecam zakup płyty Afirmacja Aniki Dąbrowskiej, książek Arkady Solskiego, w tym Krew kamienia, Serce lodu, książek Katarzyny Kryjo-Gucewicz, w tym Księżycowe blizny, Cienie północy oraz Drżenia lata.